Hello and welcome to WeatherWise. Our subject is the lake breeze, and you know it well, especially if you live within about 3 or 4 or 5 miles of Lake Michigan. In the spring and early summer, it can be a blessing and a curse. Whenever we get that wind off the lake, it can certainly cool us off, make it very chilly in the springtime, but on a very hot day, it can provide some nice relief in the summer. Here are the ingredients we need for a true lake breeze. First, a lack of nearby weather systems. I'll explain why that's important in just a moment. That'll help to create light or calm winds, and that really is a key. Also, what we'll need, sunshine and plenty of it. And this we get during the spring and early summer, a large temperature difference between land and water. Now, as far as a lack of nearby weather systems, here's what we're talking about. Let's take just a kind of a hypothetical situation. Low pressure, high pressure across the central and northern part of the country, but nothing close to Wisconsin. That's important because if we get close enough to a weather system, it creates a pressure gradient or a change in pressure over a distance, and that helps to create wind. In this case, we want to be far away from any major weather or pressure systems so we don't have any of that pressure gradient wind. Instead, the wind will simply be generated by a difference between the lake and the land. Now, you take a day when we have beautiful sunshine, that's going to warm the land up. And, of course, warm air is less dense. It rises and will rise away from the Earth's surface. In the meantime, especially during spring and early summer, Lake Michigan water temperature is very cold, and that means the air directly above the lake is also very cold. So you have this warm air over the land, and as it heats up during the late morning hours, that warm air rises away from the Earth's surface. As it rises away, the cold air that's out over the lake rushes in to take its place. And that's what we know of as a lake breeze, a true lake breeze. So the breeze in this case, not created by nearby high or low pressure centers, but instead created by that thermal difference, that temperature difference between the warm land and the cold lake. Again, as I mentioned before, the lake breeze can be a curse on those chilly spring days. It just seems like it's impossible to really warm up. But it is definitely a blessing on a hot summer day because while those of you in Waukesha could see 90 degrees on a warm June or July day, those of you along the lake, if that lake breeze kicks in, can cool down to refreshing temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Lake Michigan always throwing us a curveball one way or the other. That's it for WeatherWise. Hope to see you on Fox 6 News.